If you ever watched a painting come together, you know that something interesting happens in the middle stages. It's not finished, it's not fully clear, it doesn't yet reflect the final vision. But as the artist, I'm not worried because I know what I'm building. And that's what trusting the creator looks like. When I'm painting, I don't panic over layers. I don't question every stroke. I don't step back and say, oh no, this isn't working, just because it hasn't fully developed yet. I understand something very important. I see more than what's currently on the canvas. And that's how I've learned to look at life. God is the creator, not just in a poetic way, not just in a symbolic way, but literally the designer, the architect, the author of the full composition. And if I, as a human artist, can hold a vision in my mind before it appears on canvas, how much more can the creator of the universe hold a finished vision for my life before I see it? Sometimes we want clarity in the middle stages. We want everything to make sense while it's still being layered. But when I'm painting, there are base tones that don't look like the final result. They're underlayers that won't even be visible when the painting is actually complete, but they're very necessary. They give you the depth in the painting. They create the structure. They hold everything together. Well, the creator works the same way. There are seasons in life that look like the underpainting seasons. They're foundational. They're stretching you, and just because it doesn't look complete doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that it's still in process. Trusting the creator means understanding that he sees the full picture from the beginning. See, when I start a canvas, I already know where the highlights are going. I already know where the contrast will sit. I already know how the story ends. Of course, because I'm the creator. The canvas doesn't know that. The paint doesn't know that. But I do. And in the same way, we don't always know how the story ends, but God does. Trusting the creator means releasing the need to control every stroke. It means not rushing the layers. It means not comparing your unfinished canvas to someone else's completed masterpiece. Because every artist works differently, and every creator has intentional timing. There's also something powerful about surrender in art. See, when I paint, I have to allow the process to unfold. Sometimes I adjust. Sometimes I refine. Sometimes I step back and let it sit. That pause isn't abandonment. It's intentional. And sometimes when God feels quiet, it's not abandonment either. It's also intentional. Silence does not mean absence. Delay does not mean denial. An unfinished stage does not mean failure. It just means that the creator is still working. One thing I've learned as an artist is that you cannot judge a painting halfway through. You just can't. If someone walked into my studio mid-process and said, "Oh, I don't know about this," I would smile because I know what it will become. I know exactly what it's going to become. And I believe God looks at us the same way. We see confusion, He sees formation. We see uncertainty, He sees alignment. We see delay, He sees divine timing. Trusting the Creator means believing that nothing is wasted. Not the waiting, not the stretching, not the lessons, not even the mistakes. Because even in painting, there are moments where something doesn't go as planned, and instead of throwing the whole canvas away, I incorporate it, I blend it, and I transform it. I work with it and I own it, I make it mine. The Creator is not intimidated by our imperfections. He's not surprised by our detours. He is fully capable of weaving every stroke into the final masterpiece. So when I paint, it reminds me, I don't have to understand everything to trust the one who does. I don't have to see the whole picture to believe that there is one. And I don't have to rush the process to arrive at purpose. Trusting the Creator is about faith. It's about believing that the hands shaping your life are steady, that the vision is clear, even when your current layer isn't. So if you're in a season where things feel incomplete, if you're in a stage where clarity hasn't fully arrived, if you're wondering how it all fits together, remember this: the Creator sees what you can't yet, and He never starts a masterpiece that He doesn't intend to finish. So trust the Creator.